Nice, more ammo. Just what we need. What the fuck? What the fuck is... Who? Where? Oh my god, I can't see. No, seriously, what the fuck is going on? God, I hate how they can just magically see you through the tiniest little crevices. He's shooting through the wood. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. Wow, it's so fucking annoying. Jesus! Fucking hell! Oh my god, I hate how they have that aimbot. They can just shoot through walls and everything. Oh, so annoying. This guy is literally hitting at me through like an entire bush of grass. It's so fucking stupid how he can actually see through like absolutely fucking stupid. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. This cheating ass AI. Fucking bullshit cheating ass AI. It's always so fucking fun when the AI can see through, like, extreme amounts of foliage and hit you perfectly. Get. Fuck! One thing I really dislike about this game is,
boys are out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them.
When you get hit by bullets, your screen tears. Like it rips holes like a page. I really don't like that because it obscures your view and fucks with your vision.
And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps? Guess it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a sternwheeler or a sidewheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Really? Really? He's using a Gatling gun. There we go, got him. Don't you even dare come for that gat. Got some bastards down below.
I'll blow you right out of there. They're gonna bury you in a million.
Fuck. And I'm stuck. That's great. That was great. Fucking fan-fucking-tastic. Ugh. Such bullshit. Such fucking bullshit. It's really difficult to actually aim at anything. Every single time you get hit, your fucking view just gets knocked around. Making it a pain in the ass to even aim. Like that. Every time you get fucking hit, your view just gets knocked back. Piercing shot, nice. I can't wait till I get the upgrade for the damn rifle that allows me to reload super fast. That'll make stuff so much more convenient. Probably on the next floor. Yep, right here. Nice. Old West steamboats. While the founding fathers of the United States were writing the Declaration of Independence in 1776, over in France, the first successful steamboat was completed. In the United States, the first steam-powered boat was built by John Fitch in 1787. By the first half of the 19th century, American rivers were teeming with steamships. It was a blessing for the economy. River transport was much faster and cheaper than any kind of land transportation. Numerous ports and shipyards appeared. The ships themselves needed maintenance and dock workers, and all that meant new jobs. Of course, early steamboats were far from perfect.
And chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Thank you very much, Exoteric, for the host. Many sunk for any number of reasons. Boiler explosions and fires were common causes of accidents. Between 1811 and 1899, 567 steamboats were lost in the United States. That's a lot. Despite that, people were eager to use this new means of transportation. There were even the enormous Palace steamers, built to ferry passengers and cargo across the North American Great Lakes in the mid-19th century. The Titanic was the largest steamship in the world when it sank and remains history's most famous and decidedly unlucky steam-powered ship. In the second half of the 20th century, steamers were almost completely replaced by diesel-powered ships. Cool.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Oh shit. Another nugget of truth somewhere. Where is it? Probably up above on the second floor. Maybe it's in the water. No, it can't be in the water. Got him. Yeah, it's definitely somewhere. Maybe I'll check. Nope. Can't check under. So it's got to be on the second deck of the steamship.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
Boom. I like seeing the boom. Hey, Silent Scoper. Let's look for that nugget of truth. Gonna be over here. There it is. Beautiful. The Gatling gun. Built by Richard Gatling in 1861 and first deployed in combat during the Civil War, the multi-barreled Gatling gun was one of the precursors of the modern machine gun. But unlike modern machine guns, it was not fired automatically, but rather operated by a gunner who had to crank it. During each turn of a hand crank, each barrel fired a single shot, after which it ejected the spent cartridge, loaded a new one, and in the process cooled down. This allowed for a higher rate of fire without the barrel overheating. The Gatling gun offered an unheard of high rate of fire, and was relatively easy to reload. In the right hands, they were a devastating weapon. Gatling guns were finally replaced by the self-powered Maxim machine guns that used recoil energy to eject spent cartridges and insert fresh ones. In its prime, however, the Gatling gun was a fearsome weapon. Oops! Fell through a hole. There was a big hole there. Whoa, shit.
Come on, kill him!
Oh, it's... Shit! Fuck! Oh, I really hate every time you get hit, your view just gets knocked around like you're getting slapped in the face. It's so fucking annoying! I hate it when they fucking do that. Oh, I hate when games do that. One of my most hated mechanics in video games is when every time you get hit, your view gets bounced around like you're being slapped by some stupid shit.
Rule the day.
See you, ads. Have a good night. I am on the other side of this now.
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit.
Why do I smell a trap? This guy is gonna betray us. He's a trap. I'm sure it's a trap.
But it turned out that they had me.
Take
Yep.
him out!
Knew
I'm
it.
sending you to hell!
The Daltons had played me
Not so
like a
tough
fiddle.
after all this.
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you hear
fight.
about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're
well,
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
so anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
oh God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It
Nice.
was time to settle this once and for all.
Oh shit. Gatling gun time. Oh baby.
Someone kill that bastard! I see him!
Damn it. Oh, I hate that. Oh, my God. You can't even do anything. You literally can't do anything. All you can fucking do is just stand there taking the hits. It's so annoying. You can't even duck under cover. You just have to hope that they don't hit you. Kill them all. There are so many. Holy shit.
Bob and Grat weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together.
Damn, gained 2 levels.
Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
I think I'm dead. Yep. This is gonna be hard. There's 2 at fucking once. I hate the duels. Probably my most hated thing about the Call of Juarez games. Well, oh, I managed it.
Wrong.
Woo!
A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his 2 brothers.
Managed to do it though. Oh, that level. That level was a pain in the ass. But we did it. Let us continue.
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told. It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the 3 of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Damn. Not so great train robbery.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right.
Let's upgrade. Alright, I want this for sure. Now let's see. Anything useful here? Dynamite capacity. Ooh, that's actually kind of useful. Nice. Engraved Ranger. The custom threaded barrel increases its range and piercing power. It's now easier to hit what you're aiming at and look good while you're doing it. That would be useful too. Listen to all the gunfire. There's a shitstorm brewing out there. Damn!
They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
The train didn't
Well, I
stop.
assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above, so I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down.
Also, the train stopped. But a bunch of the train was still left over. Well, if this isn't precarious.
I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
I love how these passenger cars are so conveniently placed for our use. I knew it. The Wilcox robbery. On the morning of June 2nd, 1899, the driver of the westbound Union Pacific Overland Flyer No. 1 sent the following message from Medicine Bow, Wyoming. First section No. 1 held up a mile west of Wilcox. Express car blown open, mail car damaged. Safe blown open, contents gone. The Union Pacific Railroad office in Omaha, Nebraska responded with an offer of a $1,000 reward for each train robber, dead or alive. Later, Pacific Express and a company that owned the safe, made a matching offer. The U.S. government added to the pot, raising the total reward for each criminal to $3,000, which, counting all 6 perpetrators, meant a combined reward of $18,000. Today, that's the equivalent of $380,000. Jeez. 7 hours after the robbery, a specially equipped train full of people, horses, provisions, and equipment arrived at the scene. The posse sent by Union Pacific Railroad was not the only one. It was joined by detectives from the Burlington Railroad, the Pinkerton Agency, and an assortment of local posses looking for a rich payday. When the governor of Wyoming sent a company of the state militia that boosted the total number of people looking for those outlaws to over 100, the robbery in question was the handiwork of the hole-in-the-wall gang, which damaged the bridge in the process of blowing up the safe, and, as usual, had an excellent escape plan in place. Harvey Logan, aka Kid Curry, and his mentor, George Flatnose Curry, were definitely among the robbers, and they shot one of the pursuers, Sheriff Hazen. It's impossible to say if the brains of the operation and the gang's leader, Butch Cassidy, took part in the robbery, but Harry A. Longabaugh, the Sundance Kid, Ben Kilpatrick, the tall Texan, and Will Carver most likely did. Over the following dozen years, all the outlaws involved in the Wilcox train robbery met an untimely end, revolver in hand. Very cool. Uh-oh. Run! Well, rip. That train's gone. Oh, here's the steam engine. Let us continue upwards towards the intact part of the train.
Ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them.
Shit, that sounds sweet.
From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
Get out of here.
Oh shit.
But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Wait, I have a quick shooter. Engraved Ranger. Ooh, look how pretty it looks. Hello, horsey. Apparently I can't kill you. How are you, horsey? Damn it, PETA! It's all your fault this horse is invincible to being killed. See if there's anything in here. Nope. Just basically your average modern day do not go that way or will force you to restart the checkpoint mechanic. Bird! Fucking bird. Oh shit, this is a long jump. Go! Boom!
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall.
That is a long...
Gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados.
That is a long way down.
Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Have some dynamite. Whee!
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
You can't hide from me.
Hell yeah. Damn. What a view. Boom. Nice. This is where dynamite is extremely useful. In close quarters.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death.
Damn. Eliminate the train robbers and find Bob.
Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
No time for this, you hear me? Come out, you yellow bastard!
Who you calling yellow, bitch? You motherfucker.